And welcome on back, everybody. Hope y'all have been enjoying the Let's Play. If you have, go ahead and hit that like, subscribe, and hit that notification bells for more. Alright, man. So now that last episode finally came out, I get to talk about something that has been confusing me about this game for a very long time. If you have not watched last episode, make sure you go watch it now and then come back to this episode. Okay, so when we go to the grave to go visit Crow's grave, because Rean usually goes there every once in a while to pay respects, Ash remarks that the ground looks a lot different around the grave. And I guess, some people would be able to notice that, some wouldn't. But then we find out that Crow's body possibly was never a real body and that it had been dug up. Now, here's my thing. When was the body dug up? And how the heck did Rean never notice that the dirt around the grave looked a lot different? Because Rean is the kind of person that notices the little things. Like, he's very much like me. We pay attention to a lot of stuff. And it's only been a year from Trails of Cold Steel 2 to Trails of Cold Steel 3. And I don't know I don't want to say the character that Crow is. Obviously, if you've seen the game, you already know. If you haven't, I don't want to talk about it. But obviously the character that Crow is now has been around for a good amount of time. We could assume you're about to go right into the off-road. So at what point exactly was the body taken out? Because if it was always a fake body to begin with, why was the dirt around that area, different dirts? Now, I guess my only theory would be that when Angelica was killed by Georg, there was blood around there, so they wanted to get rid of the blood. But the thing is, though, I guess you would want to get rid of the blood quickly, because you never know who would find it. Like, someone would find blood there and then they would have people come here. But I don't know, that doesn't feel right to me. Because Angelica wasn't right near the grave when she died. So Ash said that the dirt around the grave, all around, like around the grave, I'm gonna assume around it. I don't know, that whole part just feels weird to me, that Rean never noticed anything before. And Angelica had been, like, the last time we had seen Angelica, I think was like, I think Rean said a month or two, something like that. So you're telling me Rean hasn't visited Crow's grave for that long? Like, what, since becoming an instructor he hasn't visited, or when? Because Heimdall's not that far from where Leaves is at. So Rean could just come visit at any time. How did Rean never notice anything regarding that grave? Like, I don't know, that it doesn't sit right. It feels weird to me. It feels like he should have noticed. Like I said, Rean is the kind of person that's gonna notice every little thing. How did he never notice? And another question, how did Angelica never notice? Like, are you telling me that the dirt around the grave was like that because of the Angelica killing? I don't know. It just, and that's the other thing too. I don't even think that, well, no, if she got shot, she would lose blood, but I don't know. It was kind of weird. It was just a bit weird. And then at what point did Crow's body get swapped out?
Come in.
I forgot that there's people here.
Pardon me?
I forgot there we had a bunch of talking. At what point did his body get swapped out? Like, again, there's so much stuff. Goodness, there's so much stuff that I don't want to say just yet because it hasn't been talked about yet. So I don't want to say what group did it. Well, they kind of said what group did it, so I guess that's fine yet. Hey, squad!
Oh, Rean, you're finally here.
Oh. Guess I'm last. Sorry to have kept you.
It's just
No
squad.
worries. You're right on time.
Besides, we all know you had your field exercises to deal with.
Well, as fully grown members of society and working professionals, we should be in the habit of arriving 10 minutes early.
Says the man who waltzed in a mere 5 minutes ago.
The guild branch's reopening came at a good time.
Yes, I'm sure most restaurants are completely full around now.
I can hardly believe we were all finally able to meet up again.
I know, right? Especially since we're all so dang busy these days.
That's right. We'll certainly have a lot to talk about tonight. Good grief.
Now, everyone. No need to dive into the serious stuff right away. Come on, it's our first big reunion since you all graduated. Let's cut loose a little.
Perhaps it would be best to start this reunion with a series of tender embraces. And not just among the women, of course. All your male classmates should enjoy the comfort of each other's arms, too.
What?
Not on my
Hell
life.
no!
Those are the two that used to always beef.
Sharon!
Same as ever.
Yes, it's almost a little surprising.
The time and place may be different, but in the end, we're all the same people.
Well, we have all been chatting it up on that app of ours.
When you put it that way, it kind of takes the drama out of things.
I'm still thinking about it. I'm still thinking about it. The whole time they were talking, I was just trying to think, like, I don't know. How did Ash spot, like, that's what I don't get still. How did Ash spot it, but Rean didn't? I don't get it. Look at the bros. Oh, you two might as well just fucking kiss already. Shit, you're close enough as is. Close enough as is. My goodness, you guys have stared in each other's eyes for a long time. Well, look at that handshake. They got a handshake
You
game.
grew taller.
Elisa, you grew even prettier. And Emma, you grew even chestier.
Oh, I was hoping you wouldn't mention that.
That hairstyle makes you look like an old man.
Dude, you're one to talk!
Reen, you and Gaius are just way too tall now.
Don't worry. I think I'm done growing now.
Out of all of us, you seem to have grown the least, Milliam.
Excuse you! I grew one whole reach!
Still don't know how tall that is. Still don't. I tried looking it up. Couldn't find anything. Game's not popular enough. Or you know, the physicists haven't studied this game enough.
We finally fulfilled our promise.
Yeah. Elisa, everyone, thanks.
Specifically, Elisa.
Oh, please. For what?
It's not like we all got together just for your sake, you know.
Machias is blushing.
Well, screw you too,
Well,
Machias.
we are celebrating Reen's graduation too.
Yes. After we had left, he stayed behind to uphold the spirit of Class 7.
Hey, like I said,
Not to mention
Laura
he's
is
the
still
one in
best
charge of the
waifu.
next generation of Class 7ers.
It's been said before, but you truly are the core of our group, Reen.
Thank you for everything.
You guys.
We're starting to sound way too sappy.
Starting to. You guys have all been like this for years.
I suppose there's no avoiding it. Today especially.
In any event, we have the party set up in the back. I've prepared more than enough alcohol, so please enjoy, provided you're old enough.
Elliot looks like he could be from Kingdom Hearts with that
Oh,
outfit.
man, I get to have Sharon's cooking again.
He just looks like he'd
I
be like
can't wait.
a little magician.
I knew I smelled something tasty. Alright, give me the biggest, frothiest mug of beer you got!
Milliam, you can drink beer.
Near being old enough to drink.
Milliam, you're like 12. You ain't aged. Can a homunculus age? Now that I just thought about that, like, it's kind of suck. You just never age, so you could technically never do anything adults wise. Okay, that's my other question. I got a question real quick. People that are born on a leap year, when are they allowed to drink? Like, that's gotta suck. Like, do you age? Okay, and I'm being real about this too. If you're born on a leap year, do you really only celebrate your birthday every 4 years? Like, is that really how it works? Does that mean, like, technically speaking, you're only 4? Like, after 4 years, or after like 4, 8, 16 years? That's why I've never paid attention to the concept of birthdays, because people born a leap year kind of just break the whole rule of your year equals your age. When I mean, no, not your year equals your age, your birthday equals your age. I kind of don't believe that. Now, that does not give anybody a pass to go be dating underage people, by the way. Let me make that 100% clear. You don't use my ideology to go further your criminology, your pedologies. I don't know the word. Sorry, I'm not a pedologist. I had a joke, but never mind. It was gonna go wild. It was gonna go wild. Never mind. Okay, since we're on this little weird topic, I'm just gonna say one other thing. Togashi, the creator of Hunter x Hunter, he was wildin', man. Togashi was wildin'. I forgot all about this until I seen the manga panels of it. Illumi, Killua's brother, used to be in love with him, to the point where Killua almost offed himself. Got a little dark there, but yeah. So when people try to tell me that Hisoka wasn't a pedo, hey, you expect me not to believe that man wasn't a pedo, but Illumi, no. Both of them boys, they were the pedo boys. Nasty asses. Nasty time over there. Yeah, Togashi was wildin'. Togashi was a wild man. Oh, damn, he didn't live on the West. He didn't live on the West. I was about to say he's from the Wild West, where he's like the definition of Wild West, but never mind. He's definition of Wild East. Now, technically speaking, if you're in America and then you look to your west, technically, if you keep going west, you'll end up in Asia, I think. Wait, hold on. I gotta remember how the map works. Okay, well, let's see. So you go west. Yeah, you'll end up in Asia. So technically speaking, he is a wild boy of the Wild West. If you go the other way. Now, if you don't go that way in your county, you look to the right. Oh, wait. Yeah, you're looking to the right on a map, not the right. Well, if you're looking to the right on a map, it's the east. If you're looking to the left on a map, it's the west. Technically speaking, because the Earth is round. Okay, technically speaking, because the Earth is round, so the west and east really even like be a thing. Because if I face one way, the west is to my, you know what? Screw this, man. Left and right, west and east. Stupid things. Here's the intense music. We need to worry about both what's happening on the surface and what's going on behind the scenes. Yeah. All the stuff we heard about then is finally starting to happen now. Indeed, the incidents that occurred this spring are proof. Let's begin by discussing the political situation occurring publicly. Yeah, I'm not really in any place to say it, but things have gotten pretty darn bad. Yeah, I'm also curious what role Ouroboros and Calvard played behind the scenes in the Northern War, and the Imperial government's military decisions lately are just as suspicious. 12 of those new model railway cannons have been completed already. The 4 of them used to attack Ordis were carried across Bell. This whole scene should have been voice acted, by the way. That's the only reason I'm doing this now. Yeah, they were carried. They carried those enormous things all the way from the canyon. The way I hear it, they had a brand new airship with more than enough muscle for the job. Why is she sitting like that? By the fault the seat. a 250 arge class ship called the Gargantua, I think. I've heard that name before. And it seems like they're working on making even more of them. All the audits happening all over the place lately made me realize, Mira, people, information, they're all being channeled into a few key projects. The 8 Metropolis plan especially. All the tax money in the empire, in the entire empire, has been consolidated in Heimdall and converted into a never before seen amount of military funds. Seems pretty clear what's going on. Yeah, all these things point to the same goal. The invasion of the Republic of Calvard. There's no mistaking it. Yeah. Calvard's spies being here only serve to reinforce that hypothesis. So that means their goal is not sabotage, but gathering information. Yeah, if they actually went and did anything, the war would be on right then and there. They're probably trying to figure out the D-Day when the invasion's planned to start. Just like I thought. Touring around the empire, I heard rumors here and there suggesting there'd be a war. I wouldn't be surprised if my mother knew about this already too. Between the railway cannons, the new airships, and the mass production of tanks and Panzer Soldats, there's no way she could have greenlit all those projects without knowing what they were for. Yeah, and on top of that, there's a huge factory being constructed in Crossbell. But given all that, the question becomes, why? War between these two massive countries could ravage most of the continent. Yeah, it's true that Erebonian and Calvard have been at it like cats and dogs for hundreds of years, but are they really going to throw down? A war that size would bring international trade to a screeching halt. And so none of the other countries are going to be pleased. Well, besides, in order to start a war, they need authorization from the Empire. You need yeah, never mind. That's still kind of true nowadays, except there's no emperor. There's no way he'd allow it without justification. Oh, that wasn't an issue for the invasion to Crossbell and Northumbria. The justification was fabricated, and statements from other countries were shut down. And the one who set all this up is none other than Gilead Osborne. And as his son, I think I have a unique understanding of just how dangerous that man is. Rean, you don't need to worry so much about that. Yeah, I feel the same way about my older brother, Rufus Salborea, the head of the Iron Bloods. I expect he's no more confident. I wouldn't be surprised to discover it was he who laid the plans for the invasion in the early stages of the war. Yeah, I say the odds are pretty darn good. Recently, he's been acting pretty secretive with me. He's even been keeping stuff from Claire and Lecter. And the most important thing being information about the Black Workshop. That name again. Yet another group lurking in the shadows of the Civil War. Both my brother and the Black Rabbit were linked to the Noble Alliance. The invasion is the surface stuff. These guys are definitely one of the behind the scenes topics. But with that said, that said, the two are more tightly woven together than ever now. That was a really worded sentence. I think it's safe to say that the Black Workshop is related to the gnomes who once fought the Hexen clan. It seems they cut ties with Ouroboros and sided with the Chancellor Osborne. They also hired the boss and that masked guy. He called himself Azure Siegfried, right? I can't believe it, but both the masked man and the Jaeger King flew off in what appeared to be divine knights. And between them and the maiden, I get the feeling something especially ominous is building. Yeah, it all reminds me of the circumstances that led to the War of the Lion. It led to the War of the Lions and the arrival of the Infernal Castle. something buried deep in Erebonia's history and connected to the Divine Knights. Oh, music switched up again. I discovered this while searching for my sister. As I mentioned, the spirit veins in Erebonia have begun to pulse faster and faster. And just like during the Civil War, just like the War of the Lions 250 years ago. Following the annexation of Crossbell and Northumbria, it only started to speed up. It's this quickening of the spirit veins that's causing the cryptids, magic knights, and the Ploroma grass to appear. Stupid loud car freaking threw me off just right now. It's expected as much. The link between the surface and what's happening underneath? From the sound of it, the only ones who know the full truth are Vita, Chancellor Osborne, Ouroboros, and the Black Workshop. And none of them are gonna tell us a damn thing. Man, I wish my memory hadn't been erased. It's so frustrating not being able to remember anything from back then. I'm sure Homunculi and combat shells are super connected to all that stuff behind the scenes. Oh, that's right. I forgot. The Black Workshop was where you were created, Millium. Yep, I'm a homunculus, so I'm technically not a human. But besides the part of me that lets me link with Lammy, my DNA is pretty much the same as any of yours. I'm starting to think my growth was stunted, though. Don't know how long my lifespan is supposed to last either. Millium. I've heard a bit about that. Black Workshop. Unforgivable. Yeah, I'm glad we got Millium and Altina from there, but I can't forgive them for playing with someone's life like that. Yeah. I mean, I've been starting to think that recently too. Like, yeah, I'm fine with whatever happens to me, but I'm worried about Tilly. See, it seems you have grown after all. Ow. Nobody said that. That was me that said I hit my freaking stupid knee again. I need a bigger desk. Or some, I don't know, smaller legs. Oh, right. We got some information from the branch campus earlier. Why don't you tell us the details, Rean? You mean about the cemetery? Oh, that. We got the same report in the intelligence division. Huh? What happened? Oh, gotta stay calm, everyone. Rean explained what happened during the day's special operation missions and finished his story with mention of what they found at Crow's grave. Are you kidding me? And Angelica's brooch was there too? Brooch? Brooch. Angelica's brooch was there too? From the sound of it, everything leads back to the Black Workshop. Considering how the boss came back to life, maybe the same thing happened with Crow. Both of them are working for the Black Workshop. No, gnomes. I mean, are you saying they both brought them back to life? Emma, do you know any spell capable of performing such a feat? There is a forbidden spell known as False Soul, but it was only ever attempted by wizards in the Dark Ages, and it never once successfully resurrected anyone. It was said that most of the subjects became fiends known as Nosferatu. Get the spell. That name rings a bell. Yeah, if I recall, that was the name of the creature we encountered at the Lohengrin Castle. I can never pronounce that stupid freaking name of that dang castle. I'm like move my mic back from like my screen. I was like so close to my dang screen. Nosferatu. That monster. That thing was annoying to fight. The Jaeger King and the Masked Man are certainly nothing like that abomination. I guess there's a chance that the gnomes were somehow able to perfect the spell. But I doubt it. True resurrection is something only the goddess is capable of. See. Trying to think about this stuff's making my head spin. Well, either way, something very strange is going on right now. And in the midst of it, Angelica and George, forgot his freaking name, and George have both gone missing. About that, I'm having the guild's informants look into the disappearances. Tell Toa to stay strong. Understood. Any mysteries yet remain, but that should be sufficient for today. We're starting to piece things together little by little. Indeed, we shall continue to look into matters until all is made clear. Now we need to decide as a class on what action we should take. It's a really weird reunion.
There are two things for sure. We need to stop the war that's been building on the surface before it starts. And at the same time, we need to find out what's been going on behind the scenes and prevent whatever disasters being planned.
I agree completely.
Everything else might be really complicated, but those two goals are set in stone.
This is something only we can figure out, thanks to each of us having branched out on our own.
If we each make the most of our unique situations and pool information,
Together, we will be able to overcome any obstacle we may come across.
Right, no matter whether it's on the surface or behind the scenes.
We don't have many allies, nor are we alone.
Could have done all this
Let
earlier.
us find those willing to aid our cause.
The talking
Wait.
part.
Milliam, are you okay with all of this? You do realize standing with us will eventually mean standing against your fellow Ironbloods.
that's right. Fighting cryptids and magic knights is one thing, but
Think this over and tell us what you want to do, Milliam.
Man, I gotta play freaking Trails of Cold Steel 4 again.
You're gonna ask me that now?
Huh?
Milliam?
I don't remember anything before the past 5 years. But I started to think about some stuff. Like what I am, and what it means to feel sadness. I've been thinking about this stuff ever since I met you guys 2 years ago. I want to learn more about myself. I want to keep being your guys' friend. I like Gramps and Claire and Lecter, but I want to find out what I am on my own terms. I don't like the idea of the Black Workshop controlling what I do and don't know.
Yeah, I feel you on that. Wouldn't want that
Even
either.
if it means going against Gramps, I'm a member of Class 7 till the end. I'm more than just the Black
Squad.
Workshop's OZ-73, the Ironblood's White Rabbit, and an agent of the Intelligence Division.
You're the Wizard of Oz? The 73rd one?
Green, Eustace, Elisa, Emma, Fee, Laura, Elliot, Machias, Gaia, Sarah, all you guys. When I cried for the first time, it was all of you who held me close. I'll always put you, my friends, first.
Oh.
Milliam.
I see.
I swear. I think that caught us all off guard.
I had no idea you felt that way about us.
Gonna go
You
grab
may
some
not have
tissues.
grown much physically, but you've definitely done a lot of growing on the inside.
Agreed. In that sense, I think it's safe to say you grew the most out of any of us.
I suppose we needn't worry about you anymore.
Mm-hmm. It was silly of us to doubt her after all this time.
You guys just can't resist the chance for an inspirational speech, can you?
Well, now that you've decided what to do, you guys seem more determined than ever. For your more immediate plans, what are you all going to be up to tomorrow?
The new Class 7 and I will continue with our special ops missions. I think it's especially important we capture the Calvardian agents.
I agree.
If we let them roam free, whatever they do could be used as an excuse to start a war.
Yep, just like how Celtic was used to start the Northern War.
I'll continue playing my shows around the city and gather information.
You know, their cups
I'll
are
come
really
with you
far
and see
from
what
them,
I
and I
can
don't
find,
understand
too.
why.
I'll keep following
You gotta
Grandfather
reach
and
mad
have some
far to
contacts
grab
in
that
mind
cup.
for info.
Like,
Celine and I will
I'm just saying,
continue to
if
investigate
look,
the
look,
spirit
if I'm
beings
drinking a
around
cup of coffee,
Hendon.
it's gonna be like real close to me, not
So
20
the
feet
plan for
away from
everyone to
me.
gather
Like,
info,
look at
and
Million.
then we'll
Million
all
gotta
meet
like
up and share
damn near
notes.
stretch her whole,
Yeah?
like, gotta stretch so
Yes.
far.
Let's stay in
She gotta
contact
stretch
and be
so
ready
far to
move
grab
at a
that cup.
moment's notice.
You just put the cups
Alright,
next to
sounds
y'all.
like a plan.
Look at you. You're all so reliable now. But it's getting a bit late. How about we call it a night? I'll set up a call with everyone early tomorrow morning, and we can talk about our plans in more detail.
Yeah, sounds good.
Get some good rest tonight, everyone.
Are you two bracer types gonna stay here for the night?
Oh yeah, who pays the bills here?
Mm-hmm. There are beds on the second floor.
There's like a light.
I'll
Who
be
pays the
sleeping
bill?
at home for the first time in a while. I assume the same can be said of you, Elliot?
Yeah, I called my sister. Guys will be staying with us tonight.
Thanks again. I appreciate the hospitality.
Oh, I nearly
I thought we're all gonna have like a little
We have
sleepover,
yet to discuss
sleepover
your
here.
situation, Gaius.
You know, Milliam, the cat could have
That's
sat in the
right.
other seat.
We were unable to contact you for nearly half a year.
You were somewhere outside the country, right?
Yes, but it's quite the tale, so it may be better to leave for next time.
He was
We're
partying.
gonna
He was
meet up
partying.
again before too long, so
We're finding
I'll
the One
tell you
Piece.
then. True.
Gonna tell us right now, dude?
I guess it wouldn't be fair if I heard it first, huh?
Oh, and I was wondering about that little blonde girl you mentioned seeing, Reen.
I was wondering about that myself.
You
Oh,
said
yeah,
she
Emma's
looked
grandma.
10 years old. Could be a witch in training?
Well, that isn't right, but I guess it's not wrong either. She went missing, and we've been looking all over for her.
Sheesh, her and Vita both just wander wherever they want without telling us a thing.
Does Emma have
But
Krollo's
whatever.
earrings?
I'm sure we'll have to introduce you to her soon.
I just noticed it.
Now I'm even more curious.
Got it. I'll be looking forward to it.
That's pretty cool. Emma got the Krollo earrings. Member of the Phantom Troop. Squad. One of the best groups in anime history. Peace out, y'all. I mean, we could have all just stayed there. I would have slept on the table. Wouldn't mind it. You know, I'm not gonna lie. Reen's pretty brave to just be traveling at night by himself. Like, knowing that people, you know, may want you dead, Reen, knowing how much you know, knowing how powerful you really are, you would think he would probably be a little more careful. Like, the dude just be traveling by himself. Were we being watched? It was a spy.
Something wrong?
Georg.
No, just a nostalgic smell wafting around. I understand what I am and the situation I'm in.
I just took a shower, dude, so I know it's not me.
So, would it be selfish if I said I'd rather you hated me?
That question itself is completely pointless. Give me Albrecht's orders, Copper Georg. Tell me what role I'm supposed to play in tomorrow's act.
Copper Georg.
All right.
The name just gets stupider and stupider.
No. Azure Siegfried.
Copper fucking Georg. Really? This was the name they came up with? Copper fucking Georg? Oh, look at these fucking deodorants. Boy, it ain't Halloween looking like a bunch of freaking jack-o'-lanterns. If y'all don't get a damn life, I'm telling you right now, if all these little highlighters pulled up on me, I am pulling out the Sharpie. Get it. You know, Sharpie can't highlight a highlighter, but a Sharpie can draw over a highlighter and completely clear it out. You get it? Yeah, y'all get it. Man, you know what? Screw y'all and screw my students too. My students don't find me funny either, unless I'm like roasting. I was telling jokes earlier. Students, everybody's just mad, quiet, mad cricket sounds. I was like, bruh. I was like, alright, you know what? I feel it. I feel the hate. Even though I try being like a great teacher. I try doing my best. I try showing mad love, mad encouragement. All I get is crickets. Oh, y'all finna die. Yeah, no, y'all finna die, like DIE. All 5 of y'all. Your whole squad. There's plum armor grass right there too. You fucking idiots didn't see that? No. Oh, y'all just gonna keep going. Huh? Hey, how the hell did that grass even get planted on cement? Now that I thought about this, that is cement right there. That ain't a piece of dirt in sight. How the hell did grass get planted there? Nosferatu. Oh, my goodness. It was saying knock. Shadow clone jutsu? Is that a Naruto reference? Y'all couldn't use Ramda to go right through? What the hell unleashed them things? Well. Oh, Crimson Rosalia did.
Damned fools.
Oh, never mind.
Were that prodigal child with me, we might have dealt with this together. Between the gnomes and the snakes, there are too many plots in motion for me to stop on my own. Perhaps I need to create more kin. The day Leanne spoke of is close at hand. If nothing else, I must settle matters from 200 years ago before then. I vow it on the name of the final true ancestor, the one that failed to die, Crimson Roselia.
Yeah, she has fangs. Never understood why, by the way. They're witches, not vampires. Don't fucking get it. I also don't get why the last one was red and now this one's white. Doesn't make any sense either. Make zero fucking sense, but okay.
An honor.
Still don't get the whole... I'll never understand it. It's never explain why the hell she has fangs. Never seen a fucking witch with fangs before. Y'all ever seen a witch with fangs? Because I ain't seen a witch with fangs. Go ahead and let me know any animes or just witch stories in general that said where the witches had fangs. Y'all, that's gonna go ahead and be it for now. Definitely hope y'all did enjoy this episode. As always, if you did, leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Hit the notification bells as well. Links to everything is in the description below. Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube playlist, thingamajiggy. I know this wasn't really that much of a talking episode. I did try to talk as much as possible, but there was a lot of stuff going on. And like I said, I don't like talking over stuff. I know I'm talking like kind of fast because like I want this to be like, I gotta like upload this and edit all this and all this stuff real quick. I'm gonna actually pause the Edge of Eternity thing because I want to play through the game, because now that I'm playing through the game, I'm seeing that it's a bit more of a complex game than I thought it was going in. So I'm gonna play through it first and then I'll put a let's play of it out later. I'm probably not gonna keep episode 1 up. I'm gonna redo episode 1 and all that good stuff. So I'm thinking probably just Trails of Cold Steel for now. I don't really know what I'm gonna do on the side. Maybe I'll try to do some Pokemon stuff on the side. I'm not sure yet. Possibly a randomizer. Who knows? I'm not really sure yet. But yeah, I'm having fun just kind of getting through Trails of Cold Steel 3 now. Still got a bunch of stuff to go. I forgot about this. Probably won't finish this by the end of February. I'm hoping I will though. I got like another week and a half. Or no, wait, another week. Yeah, because the 28th is on, not next Monday, but the Monday afterwards. So yeah, I got about like 12 more days, 11 more days. I don't know what the hell's today date. I think 10 days. Yeah, that's kind of like what we're gonna do, because like I said, Edge of Eternity is a pretty complex game. So not like complex, but it's like there's like a lot of stuff there that I would like to explain as I'm playing it now. So yeah, yeah, that is it for now though, y'all. Like I said, definitely hope y'all did enjoy this. As always, links to everything is in the description below. Make sure you do like if you did like this video. Subscribe, hit the notification bells. Go ahead and share it with a friend. And that's it, y'all. I'm out. Y'all have a great freaking day, everybody. Peace. Cake.